Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another blind tasting with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits. Today, joined by
me, Mr. Just Michael.
Who is challenging me to this.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, but I don't think people will have seen it as a long time. I think I posted something with you recently. Maybe? No.
Yeah,
no,
not a blind.
No. A blind, it's been a while.
Yeah.
You're challenging me today.
Yeah.
So let's try this liquid. This is dark brown.
Yeah, it is.
It's got a decent level of CO2.
Yeah, that's nice little fluffy head.
Tan looking.
Yeah.
Let's check out the aroma. Ooh, butterscotchy vanilla notes to me.
Yeah.
Very vanilla forward.
Yeah, vanilla toffee. It smells like vanilla toffee. I totally agree.
There's a slight chocolate note too. It almost reminds me of the toffee note you'd get in those. You remember the lollipops you could get with banana and toffee?
Yeah. Yeah.
It almost reminds me a bit of that.
Yeah.
Like
smells pretty
really like fudge. Like lots of that caramel fudge. Types. Like the square fudge pieces you get in the cinema.
Yes.
And Slick.
Yeah.
Mix yourself candy.
But it smells. I think it really smells good.
Yeah, but I think it's flødekaramel. What do you call that in Danish?
Butterscotch.
Dulce de leche, I guess. Butterscotch.
Yeah.
And that's actually the most dominant aroma.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. That was not exactly what I expected.
What did you expect?
More on that dulce de leche. It feels more thin and fizzy.
Yeah, it's not thick. It's not that. It's sweet, but it has some bitterness too.
Yeah, it's not like super sweet.
Nope.
It does. It feels
It's quite
like,
balanced.
It feels more, and I think it's barrel aged. There's something in here that reminds me of barrel in terms of like a warmth I'm getting, something that's charry.
Yeah, there's cherry notes, definitely.
But it could also just be that it's strong. But this one is actually really hard, I think, to define what this is.
I mean, when I challenge you, it's always something. It's not a straight up, straightforward. Because that's not always that fun. I think it's pretty good. I like the taste.
Yeah, there's definitely some bitterness. Savory note to it.
Also, yeah.
Vanilla and the butterscotch. Warming alcohol. Maybe it's not a barrel. Maybe it's just alcohol. There's definitely some alcohol. I'm not sure with the barrel. It's not as obvious as beers that are richer and aged in barrels for a long time. At least to me. It feels also a bit old school.
It feels old school. I totally agree on that one. Because I think the bitterness is not there in modern beers.
Yeah.
This type. They're just all sweet. Perhaps some savory notes, but not the bitterness.
Yeah. The butterscotchy profile and everything is throwing me for a bit of a loop because it makes it kind of hard to define the beer underneath.
Yeah.
And like first, initially I was thinking this is either like an old ale or a barley wine. But then I'm starting to think a little bit of Belgian notes. Belgian notes. Because of the higher alcohol.
Yeah, I can see some of the Belgian notes from what they call the Struis or something.
But I don't, on the top of my head, know any Belgian beers that are this like butterscotchy and vanilla forward.
Me neither.
Because there's a lot of butterscotch. I think butterscotch more than vanilla in it. I would like it to be a little less dry, personally. I feel like it has maybe a touch too much dryness. Just to balance some of the barrely notes and just like just a little bit of something that
it could be a little more juicy. I agree, but yeah, I kind of like the charry bitter notes to cut the. It gives a good balance, so it doesn't become that pastry.
I'm also getting almost now like a bit of a spice note. It has a little bit of
oxidation or something.
Yeah, a little bit of an oxidation that feels it's not like low straight up port wine. But there's something that reminds me of portification, like when stuff starts to oxidize a little bit in here. So it could be some vintage stuff. But I can't guess the beer.
No.
I can't get what beer it is.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
No, say what you want and then say what you can't say anymore. I'll find the bottle.
It's also quite hazy. So like.
Yeah, there's some stuff in it.
It's not bad. It's just not like something I'm getting really excited about. Actually, there's almost like a bit of maple as well.
Yeah, there's maple notes. I can see that too. Yeah.
It could be like, I would say it leads kind of into old ale because I feel like they're often less sweet and like crazy fudgy compared to barley wines. So I think I'm going to guess.
American barley wines?
Then it's a really old one because I'm not really tasting the hops that much. It has some bitterness, but old ales can also have a little bit of bitterness. Mm-hmm. But you're also really throwing me for a loop since you're saying American barley wine. Maybe just saying what it is.
It could be that too. Yeah.
I don't think American barley wine. I think they are more bitter, and I think they're more aggressively hoppy. But it feels like it's rather like not really old, but it definitely has some years on it. I'm guessing. Old ale, it's definitely got some years on it. It's most likely barrel aged or oak aged. It's probably around 12%. And it might have a butterscotch or vanilla addition, but that could also just be age characteristics. I think it might be an old ale.
Where are we in the world?
Of grades or style? Old ale, is my guess. Country. This could be both Europe or the States, but it's years back, I think.
Okay.
Is my guess. It just reminds me of old money beer a little bit.
Yeah, I can see I can definitely see the vibes.
And in terms of a grade, I think it's all right, but I'm not like super excited.
Oh, no. It's not a 5.
No, I'm thinking maybe an 85 or an 86. Like, I think it's nice, but it's not like...
I think I'm on a straight 90.
Okay.
For me, I think it's... I can see myself sitting and enjoy this for the... I think the balance is quite nice. Maybe. I think the tastes are there. I think it's pretty decent.
But there's also something that tastes like old hops in here now that you mention it. Old hops. And creamy wood.
Creamy wood.
Yeah. Could this be a barrel-aged IPA?
No. Wood.
I don't know what you have in your cellar, so yeah. But I'm going to end on the 85, maybe 86, and then I am going to guess what I said, old ale, 12%, and then all those extras.
Well, then you should shut your eyes.
Yes.
And I'll go. So, I'm back. And I think this is pretty amazing. You can watch now, Peter. This is just pretty much spot on what it is. So
old ale.
That's
12 to 13%.
Pretty much it.
So, and it's from 22, so it's not super old.
No, but it has some years. It is a Toffee edition. It is an old ale, and it's barrel aged. Yeah,
but is it bourbon? No, is it just oak?
I don't think they don't write much. I have to be honest. It says here bourbon barrel aged.
Very, very interesting.
Bourbon barrel aged old ale with added toffee.
4D was toffee, so it was a toffee edition.
It is a toffee edition.
Correct. But it also says coffee old ale. No, it's just toffee.
Yeah, it's toffee.
Coffee. Holy shit! I actually
you just nailed it. That's pretty amazing.
But I'm actually surprised I rated it this grade. I thought I would love 4D.
Maybe I think it's pretty good. But you know what it does when it's blind.
Yeah.
I've done exactly the same.
4D is quite hyped, or used to be from Kuhnhenn. So maybe it's, just because hype's taken out of the equation.
I think it's pretty good.
Holy shit. But if I was to guess a beer in my mind, I went down the Belgian route, like, but it's not phenolic enough. And then I thought back, and I think it's because you mentioned Backwoods Bastard, and I was thinking, Old Curmudgeon.
Oh, yeah.
But that one is
Curmudgeon's
maple
better
syrup.
half.
Yeah, Curmudgeon's better half. And I think that's maple syrup. And I was about to guess that it was that beer, but I was like, but that's maple syrup. And this tastes more like toffee than it's maple. Yeah. They won World Beer Cup Gold in 2010 and Great American Beer Fest Gold with this beer in 2010. But 85, 86, okay.
They have different variants of this one, and this is my last one. And one of them was actually, what's it? When I got leaking. It. Yeah, it was leaking when I got it. So I think I had two others, the original and some other one. Cake edition or something.
Did you have the normal one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Marshmallow, like 20.
But I'm pretty old school.
Yeah, it's really old. They don't have that same like crazy sweet profile.
No, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. But yeah.
Look at that. I also have some chunks, some cinnamons. 22. Well, it's 2 years in the bottle. But it's already aged in barrels, and then it's aged for some time in the bottle. But it was not exciting me. I think there's definitely some sweetness, but there's something about the dryness that's like, I was thinking was a bit much. But I think it's also because we're getting to a point with these beers where they are really massive.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes there's also something that's too massive. This is definitely not too massive. But I am surprised at my grade. I actually thought I would grade this higher. And I'm sure I would grade this higher if this was not blind, to be honest. Because I know the reputation of 4D. So
I've been excited about the other ones, but not that much. It's not mind blowing in any ways. Okay. But I think it's a nice beer. It's well brewed,
but if you also think of this recipe coming from 2010,
yeah,
maybe
so much has happened.
So much has happened. They're like a brewery that's forerunners.
But when I think back with Firestone Walker, some of their stuff too, and I mean, it is another taste.
Yeah,
it was a different beer that was hyped back then.
Yeah.
Well, that was my challenge for the day.
That was really fun. Holy shit, I can't believe I nailed it that much.
You did.
Although this was really hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys have a chance to try Kuhnhenn's 4th D in any variety, let us know. Maybe mostly this one. How is this one fresh? I wonder if this is better fresh. More
perhaps
juicy toffee character, so to speak. But you can also definitely taste there's some oxidation happening. I also don't know how much this foil does to prevent oxidation. Probably not a lot.
Probably nothing. It was just completely loose.
Okay. It's just sitting on there. But these were not cheap bottles, were they?
It wasn't that bad too. It was strict beer that happened.
Okay. But then. These guys used to be very, very famous for their ice bucks.
Oh yeah.
Raspberry ice buck and all that stuff. I don't think I ever tried any of those. But this was also something
they also have some imperial stouts.
Yeah. But 4D, I remember being something I really wanted to trade for back in the day. But how fun to try this blind and give hype justice. But yeah, if you guys had this, let us know. As always, comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.